Hey, yo, Jesse getting on my motherfucking nerves. Okay, I'm on my voice recorder right now, so that means I'm gonna have to put this up and like put some edits in it, which is probably better for me because I can at least put the video in. So there is this video going around that I guess it was a smash or pass that and every time it come up to this dark skinned woman, she got passed on, or a lot of the dudes is like, I smash you, but dark skinned girls aren't my type and all that.
I probably pass. No disrespect, it's not my type.
I'm a pass. I'm not into dark skins. I mean, dark skins ain't my type, but I smash just to see what it's like. You feel me? You black and me.
I'm finding it.
And a lot of people had words about it, and a lot of people, you get your whole preference, and then there's oh no, I just think of colorism, and because one of the niggas, he was dark, and he was talking about I can't fuck with you because you're dark. So, and me personally, I said I don't get that. I said because you would want a chocolate baby and all that stuff. A lot of you niggas, and it's funny because a lot of you niggas that are pro-black won't even fucking procreate with a dark-skinned woman. Now, as a person that loves dark-skinned women, like I said, that shit bothers me too because it's just like seems like some of y'all are real hypocritical, or y'all just go get yourself a biracial joint like Nick Cannon. And I already spoken about him on the fucking podcast. Anyway, I understand that I'm probably not a lot of women's first option. Excuse me. I understand that. I always say I may not be your first option, but I'm your best option. And I always win by that. It's just like, so you either fuck with me or you get lost. So, like I said, I always tell women that. I don't know if people like agree or disagree, but that's how I always carried myself. May not be your first option, but I damn sure want to be your best option. But that's here or there. I love dark skinned women, and a lot of people that know me personally knows I love me some dark skinned women. I always gush over dark skinned women and all that. So when I seen this video, there's two now. And when I saw it get passed over, I was like, I don't know if I was sad or not, but I did see it coming because what the type of video. But but it's a couple things that I did pick up. One, these are the niggas that y'all be fucking with, or the niggas that y'all want to fuck with, or some shit like that. Some of them niggas, I'm not gonna lie, they look ignorant. They look probably young and dumb, but that's the thing about smash and pass. It's not about personalities. It's not about trying to get to know the person. It's, do you look good enough for me to want to smash you? But I've always said this. I don't like smash and pass because niggas be capping. Because a nigga go up to a person, it was like, nah, I ain't trying. Nah, I wouldn't smash. And this is like, as some of these niggas be capping because, they try to rep, they got a quote unquote rep to uphold. But I guarantee you, like, you say this ugly shit and be like, would you smash? And niggas be like, nah. But it be in the niggas, they be in the joint DM. Now, first of all, and I say this a lot of times for a lot of people, there's a difference between being fuckable and being compatible. Being fuckable, you don't have to, like, especially for dudes. And hey, y'all can some people are picky, yes, but a lot of dudes, there is definitely a difference between being fuckable and being compatible. You don't have to be that high on the list to be fuckable. Trust me, I know some niggas that will fuck anything. And I do mean anything. But being compatible, that's another thing. I think a lot of y'all get that fucking mixed up. Which is why I always get this every time it's like, it seems like y'all always want a good woman, but y'all follow hoes. And I always tell people there's a difference between being compatible and being fuckable. If you're just fuckable, I don't really care who the fuck you are. As long as you are a biological woman, I mean, if you into that, if you into that trans women on women thing, good for you. If you're into that Malik Yoba shit, that's on you. Alright, but for most men, if you are a biological woman and if you have a pussy, most niggas will fuck you. Now, if you are compatible to me, it's like, can I be around you just, off the blue? Like, what can I enjoy your company? Like, she a cool chick. It's like, I like being around her. Like, that's, like, do y'all have the same morals? That's different. And I always tell women this because a lot of women, you fuck these hoes because they're fuckable. But they're not compatible. Like, some of these women just, I fuck you for a night and then go about my business. That's how, this is what men do. And this is also why a lot of men, have baby mamas by the wrong chick. So, there's that. With that being said, that's probably one of the reasons why I don't like smash and pass. Because, A, niggas be capping, and 2, there's a difference between being fuckable and being compatible. And, and that you just gotta, go with the flow with that. Now, on to the dark-skinned girl. Her name is Z Diamond, I think, or some shit like that. Very pretty girl. Very pretty girl. Especially, me, I love my dark-skinned women. And she be, if I saw her in the club, she damn sure be the one I holler at first. You give me a fine-ass dark-skinned joint, I holler at her. But, the way the video is coming up, like I said, every dude passed up on her. One dude was like, a couple of them said, I smashed, and then they say something like, I smashed, but, dark skin joints are not my type, but I smashed, though. One dude, like I said, said, and he was dark skinned as well, just as dark as her, and he goes, you too dark for me. So, you got that. Now, that's on their side. A lot of people defending it, a lot of people... My thing is, and I said this, as a dark-skinned brother, yes, even though I said, I will holler at her, because I don't know her personally, but if I was there, I would pass up on her. And I'm going to tell you why I passed on her. Body language is an important, for me, and this is a personal thing, body language is damn sure an important part for me. Even if I'm just trying to fuck. Even when if you're fuckable, it's just there's women that I can at least say they're there for the money, but at least you're showing me interest. You're at least putting on the front that you're interested and all that other stuff. I learned this in the strip clubs, and this is where I learned most body language. Some people, you could tell some of the women are there for the money, and some of the women are there for the hustle. And the women that are there for the hustle, I give them respect because yes. It's a job. You got to make your money and all that other stuff. And some of them, they even like you. There are strippers in there that's just if they get their vibe with you and all that other stuff, it's they fuck with you and all that. They love that shit. So, what was wrong with her body language? First thing is first, she was kind of, if you look at the video again, and I'm going to make sure I'm going to have this as a thumbnail. And maybe I'm going to use this as an example. She was kind of, when everybody was in the line, she was kind of in the back a little bit. So she was hard to see. And this is not me making fun of her skin color, but you got to look at it. She was kind of hard to see in the back. And I don't know. It's just it seems like she was trying to hide herself. The other thing is she had her arms crossed. And I feel, and most people don't know this. And I understand most dudes do not know how to read body language. This is why I said this is a personal thing. Usually when you have your arms crossed, you either don't want to be there or you're just trying to be standoffish. But that's usually a sign that I don't want to be bothered. So, and I did go to a YouTube channel. She did explain things. So, I get that. But to me, when I'm looking at that, I'm looking at her body language. I'm looking at what she's doing. And it's, like I said, it's kind of very standoffish.
You look good. Cop a hug? Damn, don't do that. Don't do that.
I had to feel the bag.
I smash it 'cause I like your style. You feel me?
What your name is?
It's a diamond.
You look like you cool, but you ain't my type.
It's just if I'd have saw that, I wouldn't even approached her. I'd have been pass. But I'd have told her why. It's not more or less of a preference. Like I said, it's not a preference thing because I love dark-skinned women. But it's more or less the way you, if I approach you like that, if I'm approaching you and I see those signs, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna at least go have a nice day. I'm like, have a nice day. And and a lot of people don't understand that. And I think a lot of women don't understand that. Even if you like a person, like I understand shy, and I can tell, I'm not gonna say I'm a master at reading body language, but I can tell shyness, and I can tell, when someone is interested in you, and I can tell when someone is not interested in you. I at least know enough for that to see how I go about approaching women. Now, if she would have been like that, as cute as she was, and as beautiful as I think she was, I'd have passed on it. Because it's just like, if you're giving me the cold shoulder, you got there with your arms crossed, and you kind of sit in the back like you just trying to be hidden. It's just like, oh, nah. I'd have been like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. So, in conclusion, I don't know if she's ever going to see this. And, with my strong 16 subscribers ass, and she probably be like, I wouldn't fuck with you anyway, which is fine. Like, I understand, but this is the things that I saw, and I don't even think they seen it. I think they just going off of just straight whatever the fuck they was going off of. But this is why. But like I said, this is why I don't fuck with those smash or pass videos. I could be in shape and I could still not with it. I just don't like. I've never been a fan of smash and pass videos. But if Z Diamond, if for some reason this stumbles onto you and you watch this does not come off of the hate, because like I said, I did watch your video and I understand where you was coming from. But from my perception wise, with the arms crossed and the cold shoulder, and I understand like you was saying, I was preparing myself for people to like say some snide remarks and all that other stuff. But I feel like if you really wanted to have them, even though some of them said you was smashed, and even though you said the dude that was dark, and because the Darkskin dude was in your DMs, which I do believe, because like I said, niggas be capping. Off of that, it's just like, yeah, I'd have passed through. Now, if I knew you, and if you was like the sweet girl that, honestly, if you would have had that same confidence that you had in that video, or that same attitude you brought in that video, I'm pretty sure niggas would say smash more. If you like that type of thing. I'm not saying you do, but if you like that type of thing. But off of that, and I tell people all the time, body language is important. So, in conclusion, I just want people to understand that, yes, body language is important, and some of you niggas be capping on this smash and pass shit. Because y'all have seen, because if niggas could pull up the track record of, like, the ugliest chick y'all fuck, or, like, the sloppiest looking chick y'all fuck, some of y'all niggas will be embarrassed. Trust me when I say this. But let me know what y'all think. Because I'm going to have her in the thumbnail, and I'm going to have some examples when I edit this. So, I'm going to let y'all know what y'all think. Till then, my name is Eskino Fly, and I'm out. Peace. And, P.S. I do believe colorism is real. And I know that there are a lot of dark-skinned women that get passed over because of their skin. Like I said, I understand that. And this is why I tell people, fuck with people that fuck with you. Don't worry about the niggas that don't fuck with you. Worry about the niggas that do. And I say this to anybody. This is why I tell people all the time, fuck with people to fuck with you. Don't worry about the niggas that don't fuck with you. Worry about the people that do. We especially in this generation, we care too much about the niggas that don't fuck with us instead of the people that hold you down. So I hope, like I said, in the future, I hope we get into this mind state. And I'm not talking about the dark-skinned Z Diamond. I think that's her name. I'm not talking about her person. This is just for anybody in any situation. I do hope that in the future we get to the point where we fuck with the people that do fuck with us, and leave the niggas that don't fuck with us on the wayside. Now I'm out.